Okay, team, so today I thought we'd try something a little bit different. Will it have a purpose? Will it have a point? Will it be interesting? Honestly, I'm 50-50. That's the kind of content I live to create. Now, I've been thinking a lot, about the VR content creation space. It's a virtual space. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of great channels out there that will give releases of teasers or maybe some like unreleased blueprints of new VR headsets and technology. And I've always, thought that's pretty cool, but something that is way over my head. Now, I can't bring you any breaking news about new VR tech, and I can't give you any in-depth breakdowns here. But what I can do is I can leak the specs for entirely fictitious VR headsets that don't exist at all. What's the point of this? Again, I'm still working on that. So yeah, my plan here is to try to make the most realistic fake VR blueprint leaks that I can for posterity's sake and because I'm bored and live alone. It's not sad if it's creative. Now, since I don't have any artistic or engineering-based skills myself, I figured I would do this with the help of artificial intelligence because it turns out artificial intelligence is better at most things than me. Today, I will specifically be using the MidJourney AI bot to create my made-up schematics for this VR headset. Now, if you don't know what the MidJourney AI art generating bot is, then I'll describe it here in my own words. So I guess if I just had to spitball what MidJourney is, it's basically a text-to-image diffusion-based artificial intelligence platform. Its architectural productions are dreamlike and alluring, as seen in this gallery produced by architects and educators. And then I guess I would show them a gallery that I had prepared. That's what it is. It's an art-generating bot. You get it. Without further ado, let's hop in, take a look at the bot. Basically, it's all run by commands in a Discord server, so it's a bot that communicates, much like the youth of today. Somebody told me I should get into investing in the stock market, but this is what I do with my time. Now, the way that this bot works is pretty simple. It works off of prompts that you put in that it then generates real works of visual art off of. So since we're trying to create very in-depth blueprints of a VR headset, I think we'll start simple, see what it comes up with, and then iterate, as those in the biz say. I won't tell you what biz because I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's go simple. Virtual reality headset. Now it's generating the art. This is the exciting part. I can already tell you this looks a little bit too ethereal. I don't think anyone would believe any of these images was a leak of a new headset. There's something about this MidJourney AI art bot that just hits that perfect sweet spot between beautiful and horribly disturbing. Okay, so this is our first result. When all I put in was virtual reality headset, this is what the AI sees. Sort of a gaunt individual lost in the metaverse. Top right looks like a woman in a large dress dreaming of what reality used to look like. That's my interpretation. Bottom right looks like sort of I don't know what that is. So now that you've got a taste of sort of the general art style MidJourney goes for, the real key here to get a realistic schematic, that's what I'm going for. I want something that looks like it could exist if you don't know what you're talking about. So the key to that is to make your prompts very specific so it moves away from this ethereal art style and more into whatever the hell I'm going for. So for prompt number 2, we'll just make it a little more specific. We'll go imagine. Okay, let me think. Virtual, oh, I misspelled virtual. Virtual, come on, get it together. Virtual blueprint. I wonder if I just keep using synonyms for blueprint, if that would help. Let's see, synonyms for blueprint. I can't type for shit. What do we got? Blueprint, plan, design, draft, diagram, drawing, outline, sketch. It may be a little redundant, but I'm just going to put all those in a list here for our prompt. What could go wrong? Plan, design. Oh, this is good. How could this go wrong? Diagram, draft. Should I put design again? Design again. Plan. Oh wait, I already put plan. We can't have any repeats. Outline. Design again. And then just to be safe, we'll make it 8K, and then I'll write technical drawing because that was the last synonym. Now, if this doesn't give us a perfect fake VR headset, then color me confused. It's generating. Now, while that one generates, I'm just going to prepare our next prompt. So we're going to write blueprint of beautiful new virtual reality. I can't spell. Is this good content? Oh, look, the drawing up there kind of looks like what I'm going for, maybe. Actually, honestly, bottom right does look like one of those weird teasers that Vive used to put out where they would just show like zoomed in renderings of like partial headsets. Before I run this next one, can we just say, I feel like this is already kind of achieved what I was going for. If I took the top left image and put that out and said that like, you know, I found it while data mining on Microsoft.com, people might believe it. Bottom left looks vague. Honestly, the top left, though, is kind of exactly what I was imagining in my head, but we're going to keep getting more specific. Highly detailed. Schematic. I love schematic. That's just a great word. Plan. Diagram. Let's see. How else can I describe the same exact thing? Where's my synonyms? I got them up here now. Sketch. Oh, that's good. Sketch. Okay, you know what? Let's just get a little bit more ethereal in our description of a technical drawing. Unreal shading. Everything's better when it's Unreal. 8K. No. 12K. No. 24K. 124K. We're going high fidelity. This is going to be so detailed you can't even distinguish one stroke from the other. This is AI art. Let's just keep going. So this is going to be a 124K drawing. I think this is a great description. Okay, somehow the drawings, I think I put in too many descriptive words. It just seems to be blue boxes now. I've broken, oh no, I described it too well. Oh wait, it's still generating, okay. Now tell me, is that top right image, is that a VR headset you'd buy? Looks like it's got a cassette player coming out of the bottom. Yeah, that's one of those devices I'd assume they used for torture in the medieval times. You put that on your head, it's safe to say that you're beginning one of Jigsaw's games. You know what, I'm gonna go back to the basics. I feel like my last set of images was better than that one. That has not yet been released. There, we got a little bit of a teaser built into it. Pencil drawing, that's good. Usually people draw things with a... You get it. Clearly 124K was too much. 124K just makes things blue, solid blue, so we'll go 8K again. Okay, that's got to be it. That's got to be the perfect one. Look at, I'm sitting back, I'm leaning on my laurels, as they say. So another cool aspect of the MidJourney bot is that you can take one of these 4 images, right? We're all good at counting, that's 4. And you can make variations on it, so it redoes the rendering a couple more times based on that style. So let's do number 1 here. Oh, wow, see, these are cool. Although I will say with how good this AI is, it's pretty surprising how incorrect it can be about the shape of a human's head sometimes. The top left image looks like something no human could ever form to their face. Bottom right, that's a headset I'd buy, and then the bottom left looks like some sort of disturbing electrical muzzle. So also, probably a potential consumer product. That's a joke. Honestly, I think one of these might be the best contender so far for what I'm trying to go for, with no real purpose. Okay, these are getting worse now. Now the guy in the bottom left just doesn't have half of his head. I'm never gonna get a fake leak to pop off on Twitter with this kind of image. Oh, it finished my other image. These are all beautiful pieces of art, but something tells me my descriptive words got a little too descriptive. Is this what happens when you put in the word highly detailed? How in the world did the AI think this is what VR is supposed to look like? This looks like Leonardo da Vinci's fever dreams. Now this is what I was going for. This looks like a headset that probably couldn't exist, but might. I might even have to tweet one of these out. We might have to see if we can trick one single person on Twitter with one of these. The AI, after just a couple of tweaks and a couple of adjustments on this, it really captured the kind of vision I had in my head for this fake piece of consumer tech. I'm going to call this a engineering collaboration between myself and the intelligence. I guess this is the top view, so we're looking down on our fake headset here. That's nice smooth design. It's got a, as you can see clearly, a battery pack in the back or just a bulbous sort of growth built on there. Like I said, there are a lot better VR channels if you're looking for tech breakdowns. Now for the final step here. What's something that people who actually get real leaks say when they post tweets of them? A very, very trusted source sent me these absolutely, probably real new VR headset design. And then we have the thought-provoking click-getting question at the end. Thoughts? Perfect. Now we add the images and we give it 20 minutes and I should have the most popular tweet on all of VR Twitter. Alright team, so I'll be honest, maybe my tweet didn't pop off exactly how I wanted to, but it did get 8 likes, 2 retweets, and 6 comments in a period of time. Let's take a look at the responses. Let's see if anybody fell for the ruse. Oh no, how did this leak? Now I'm going to be honest, this is the only comment that gave me any hope. That one and the one above it, which is definitely a joke, it says, looks heavy, which I'll be fair, it does look heavy. It's a heavy design. Now officially after that, we see this comment that says, looks AI-rific, and at that point I read that and said, oh no, we've been made. Our goose is cooked. Now above that is honestly my favorite comment. It's just a genuine complaint about the design of it. It says, that looks very chunky, even by current gen standards. It's have to have some insane specs to justify the size/weight, which is actually the most justified criticism of this, because that's all. I mean, it is correct. It's poor design AI. We'll work on it. And then of course, the final nail in the coffin. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, and I can confirm that these look almost like drawings. And almost like drawings, as I said from the beginning, is almost what I was going for. But the point is, we learned here that you can create some pretty great, completely fake and useless drawings of consumer technology that's never going to exist. So I guess we didn't really learn anything. Never mind. This is pointless.